You're watching Brioche Knit Tips. I'm Zandy from Sew I Make Stuff, and in this video I'm going to show you the Brioche 6-stitch increase. You can see here that I have my swatch, and right in the center there's the increase. It takes one stitch and turns it into 7. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stitches. In a written pattern, you'll see this instruction. And in a chart, you'll see this. You'll notice that the symbol is actually a little bit wider than the others, and that's because it turns one stitch into 7, so it's 7 units wide. I'm ready to do my demo, so cast on some stitches, an odd number, and we'll start our swatch and get going. I'm all set up to do my Brioche 6-stitch increase, and you can see here that I have my swatch. I have worked a few rows of the 2-color brioche stitch, and I think I cast on 25 stitches. So I have some space on either edge, and I'm going to work my increase right in the middle. I'm on a right side row, so the right side is facing me, and I'm working with my light color. So it's a brioche knit row. I'm just doing that slip 1 yarn over, brioche knit, slip 1 yarn over, brioche knit, stitch. And yeah, that's about the center, right? So we can go ahead and do our last slip 1 yarn over before the increase. This increase will always be worked after a slip 1 yarn over. So to begin, it's just like that brioche knit yarn over knit increase that we talked about in the previous video. So if you haven't seen that yet, you can go back and watch it. It's in this playlist. It's just an explanation of a simpler increase. So to start, we're just going to knit into the stitch as we normally would and pull that stitch through, except before we're done and before this is slipped off, we're going to stop, keep that on the left-hand needle. Now with the working yarn, we're going to yarn over between the tips of the needles. And then again, we're going to knit into the same stitch, pull through, but don't slip it off that left-hand needle yet. One more time, yarn over, knit into the stitch without slipping it off the left-hand needle, yarn over, and then the last time we knit into the stitch, we are actually going to slip the stitch off the left-hand side. So knit into it as you normally would, this time slipping it off, and what you've done there is you've taken, I don't know if you can really see that, but you've taken one stitch and made it into 7. So that's an addition of 6. I'm going to keep working this row and just get some space so that we can see what this really looks like in a pattern. And I'll be right back to show you how it looks like when it's finished. You can see here how it looks after I've completed a few more rows. So we have our stem leading up, and then where we've done the increase, we have 4 of those light color stitches coming out of it. That's actually 7 stitches because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each of those little valleys in the dark color counts as one of the stitches. So you can see how that looks. It's a pretty dramatic increase, and you can see that my stitches are almost coming off the ends of the needles here. So you might want to take that into account if you're choosing how to work this little example swatch. But basically, you know, it's pretty easy. It's not much different from any of the other increases that we've covered. But if you found it a little complicated, do go back and look at the other increases in the Brioche Knit Tips playlist, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I hope that you have fun learning brioche stitch and working on your whatever pattern you have in mind. Thanks for watching. Bye.